Hello guys, na tumai mko poa. Leo ni siku ya kukumbuka mashujaa wa town ya Strathmore. Nadhani leo itakuwa siku ya kwanza muweze kuona watu kwa video yetu. Sababu ni public holiday, na kama unaweza ona watu already wameshafika kuona wale ambao walipigania Canada. Na leo unaweza ukaona watu kwa town ya Strathmore. Watu wako wengi. Tuko hapa kuweza kukupea habari na uweze kujua yale ambao yanaendelea siku ya leo. Na kaa nasi utaweza kujua mengi. Na kama bado wewe ni mpya, kumbuka kusubscribe uweze kujua mengi ambayo yanaendelea hapa. Hii ni event. Can we be at the first line so that I can have a good video here?
Yeah. Put yourself in.
Yes. Hii ni event ambayo inaendelea. Kama unaweza ona watu already wako hapa. Hii tuko Frank Street, na kama unaweza ona ni the same place ile tumekuja last time. Hii ni ile ofisi ya serikali ambao nilikuonesha hiyo siku nyingine. So hapa ni mahali ambapo kuna majina na baadhi ya watu ambao walipigana kwa ajili ya uokovu wa hii town ya Strathmore. Unaona kuna officials, governors, na kama ni polisi, kama ni askari, leo utaweza kuwaona.
Would you like a puppy?
Oh, thank you.
Yes, he's just from Kenya.
Oh, well, that's
Been
great.
here for 2 weeks, and
Wow.
I said he needs to come here.
Oh, yeah.
And to understand it.
For sure.
And
for sure.
yep.
Well, welcome to Canada.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
put
yeah.
this
So
way.
you go ahead and do it like this, but it's yeah. So you put it.
You got it.
So the pin goes there.
Wow, thank you. So
So then in most of the towns, sometimes they have it in their in the cemeteries, a certain section, but then they put this here. And over the years, they did it like, I don't remember the less we forget. But then, like I said, told you before, I bet I've never looked at all those names, but some of those names I bet would then be names of people in this area. And then they remember him, and then now they're gonna come. I think they're gonna lay wreaths. There, and certain organizations, community organizations, lay those wreaths there and honor and respect the veterans.
Oh, that's good.
And then see, I don't know. He had and extra pounds. Oh no! So no, I just didn't ask him if he was coming. But yeah.
Ceremony ziko karibu kuanza, nadhani naendelea kuona hao ni sijui ni maskari ama ni mapolisi. Nadhani ni wale wanaserve kwa jeshi. Wanaanza kuwasili. Tukingoja kusikia speech ambayo itakuwa hapa. Na wengine ni kama polisi. Na wako na chien policier. Madogi zao kubwa sana ambazo ziko juu ya security. Weza kungangana na kupigana. So leo ni sherehe ya 105 ama 105 sai 5e anniversaire ama anniversary ya hiyo event. Ni toka wakati vita ya dunia ya kwanza iliweza kufanyika, wale walipigana kwa ajili ya kusaidia Canada kupata amani. Majina zao ziko hiyo upande. Nadhani kama ulifuata video yetu ya kwanza ile tulikuonesha Frank Street, uliweza kuona baadhi ya majina ya wale ambao waliweza kupigania Canada. So hii ni sherehe ya kusema mbele tuweze kuwasahau, lazima tuwe tunawakumbuka kupitia mazuri ama yale ambao waliweza kufanya. Na wengi wamekuwa wakisema hii mahali hakuna watu. Sasa hivi unaweza ona at least tuko na watu wengi leo. Watu wako wengi leo kiasi ya kwamba wale walikuwa wanasema wengine walikufa, wengine sijui nini. So lazima mjue ya kwamba kuna watu. Ni vile wengi wanakuwa wako kwa makazi zao, wengi wanakuwa wako mashughuli mbalimbali, lakini leo at least wengi waliweza kutokea. Ni public holiday, lakini baadhi ya maduka na vitu kadhaa zinafanya kazi. Kwa hiyo sana sana serikali na watu wake ndio hawatumiki, lakini wengine wako kazi. Na baadhi ya mashule kuna wale wameleta watoto kukuja kusikia speech ambayo inataka kutolewa hapa, na wengi wanakuja kusherekea hii siku, sababu kuna wale ambao ndugu zao serve kwa army, wale ambao ndugu zao, familia zao, wengi wao wale walikuwa ikufa kwa hiyo event wako hapa, na wale ambao wanakuja tu kusherekea ama kushangilia sababu ya kukumbuka yale ambao iliwahi fanyika, ama wale ambao waliwahi kupigania hii town ya Strathroy. Ndio maana unaona wengi wamejitokeza siku ya leo kuweza kusherekea hii event. Na wale ambao walikuwa wanasema ni kama huko kukuage watu, leo nadhani mtaweza kuona watu wakiwa wengi wakiweza kuja kusherekea hii siku. Watoto wametolewa mashule na saizi wako hapa, wengi wamekuja na maua kwa ajili ya kuonore ama kuheshimisha wale ambao waliwahi kufa kwa ajili ya hii mgini, wale ambao waliwahi jitolea, wale ambao walitumika kwa jeshi na siku moja wakaweza kuaga kwa ajili ya kupigania hii mgini. Nadhani utakaa pamoja nasi na utaendelea kujua mengi kuhusu hii nafasi. Kama bado wewe ni mpya, kumbuka kusubscribe, tuendelee kukupea habari na najua itakuwa vizuri zaidi. Hii ni kikundi ingine ya maaskari ama wale ambao wanatumika kwa serikali. Sijajua ni mapolisi ama maaskari ambao wanaweza kuingia sasa. Juu ni sherehe ambayo inahusisha sana maaskari na zile familia ambazo walipoteza watu wao, ndio hao tayari wameshaanza kuingia. Niende ng'ambo ya mbele mahali takuruhusu uweze kuona vizuri.
The Strathroy Legion acknowledge that this is located on Treaty 21 territory. We are thankful to the generations of people who have taken care of this land, including the Chippewa of the Thames First Nation, the Munsee Delaware First Nation, and the United Nation of the Thames. Why wear a poppy? Please wear a poppy, the lady said, and held one forth. But I shook my head. Then I stopped and watched as she offered them there, and her face was old and lined with care. But beneath the scars the years had made, there remained a smile that refused to fade. A boy came whistling down the street, bouncing along on carefree feet. His smile was full of joy and fun. "Lady," said, "may I have one?" When she pinned it on, he turned to say, "Why do we wear a poppy today?" The lady smiled in her wistful way and answered, "This is Remembrance Day. The poppy there is a symbol for the gallant men and women who died in war. And because they did, you and I are free. That is why we wear a poppy, you see. I had a boy about your size, with golden hair and big blue eyes. He loved to play and jump and shout. Free as a bird, he would race about. As the years went by, he learned and grew and became a man, as you will too. He was fine and strong, with a boyish smile, but he seemed with such a little while. When war broke out and he went away, I still remember his face that day. When he smiled at me and said, "Goodbye, I'll be back soon, Mum. Please don't cry." But the war went on and he had to stay, and all I could do was wait and pray. His letters told of the awful fight. I can still see it in my dreams at night, with tanks and guns and cruel barbed wire, and the mines and bullets, the bombs and fire. Till at last, the war was won, and that's why we wear a poppy, son. The small boy turned as if to go. Then he said, "Thanks, lady, I'm glad to know." A tear rolled down each faded cheek. She shook her head, but didn't speak. I slunk away in a sort of shame, and if you were me, you'd have done the same. For our thanks in giving, if oft delayed, though our freedom was bought and thousands paid. And so, when we see a poppy worn, let us reflect on the burden borne by all those who gave their very all when asked to answer their country's call, that we at home in peace might live. Then wear a poppy, remember, and give. Thank you. Pray to attention, please.
Attention.
National anthem. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all our songs command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
I invite you to remove headdress. In respecting individual beliefs and conscience, I invite you to take this moment for contemplation or prayer. Source of life, we gather this day to remember those who have made the ultimate sacrifice in the service of Canada. We remember also those who have served in Allied forces. May we all be inspired by their example of courage and selfless love. May those who continue to bear the weight of loss be consoled. May all find meaning and strive for lasting peace at home and abroad. Amen.
Hello, everyone. As he said, I'm Michelle Wright. I'm the curator at Museum Strathroy Caradoc, and it has been my honor and privilege to be a part of the Poppy Project on Strathroy Caradoc and in Mount Bridges as well. We did this in honor of the 100th anniversary of the cenotaph, which is located behind me, and it is wonderful to see so many faces here today, and many of whom have come out to help with this project. I recognize you in the crowd. We asked this community to show up for this anniversary in an amazing way, and we asked for about 3,000 knitted and crocheted poppies, and I'd like to announce that we had 10,000 donated, which is incredible. And you only see about 2,000 here on Town Hall. We have another 2,000 in Mount Bridges, meaning we have 6,000 more to go for next year to make it even bigger and more special. And I wanted to say a big thank you for letting me here to speak. The Strathroy Cenotaph was unveiled on August 24th, 1924, and was created thanks to the local Mary Armstrong chapter of the IODE. It began in 1915. So we want to honor all of those people, not just the names here. So thank you very, very much, and it's great to see everyone.
Province of Ontario. You do the province.
There we go. Stop.
See, that's good. The municipality of Strathroy Caradoc. In memory of fallen comrades. Veterans Affairs Canada. I'll go with you. Royal Canadian Legion, Zone A5. Royal Canadian Legion, Zone A5, Ladies Auxiliary. Royal Canadian Legion, Branch 116. In memory of innocent victims. In memory of Charles, Kenneth, and Robert Adair. In memory of Murray Baxter. In memory of Demarchant. Go ahead. In memory of Albert Fagan. In memory of Bill Gillen. In memory of Mac Humphrey. In memory of Paul LeBlanc. In memory of Keith McKay. In memory of Gary McKay. In memory of Norman J. Murray. In memory of R.A. Murray. In memory of Norman Smith. Where's your wreath? In memory of Spike Smith. In memory of Everett Smith and Grant Whiteside. In memory of Ross and Doris Smith and Dorothy Doan. In memory of Harold Wiley. In memory of, Commandos Motorcycle Club, veterans. RCMP Veterans Association. Strathroy-Caradoc Police Services. Strathroy-Caradoc Fire Department. Number 11, Royal Canadian Army Cadets. Number 3, Stryker Air Cadets. Scouts Canada, Rovers, Ventures, Cubs, and Beavers. Girl Guides of Canada, Pathfinders, Guides, Brownies, and Sparks. The Knights of Columbus, the Masons, Beaver Lodge, number 83. Strathroy Lions Club, Strathroy-Caradoc Optimist Club, Strathroy Rotary Club. Veritas Chapter 128, Order of the Eastern Star. Strathroy and District Ministerial Association. St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church. St. John the Evangelist Anglican Church, Bethel Baptist Church, Strathroy United Church. Strathroy Community Christian School, Our Lady Immaculate School, Our Lady of the Pillar. Thames Valley District School Board Trustees, EFTO Thames Valley teachers, St. Vincent de Paul School, Mary Wright Public School, SMGH Foundation, Middlesex Hospital Alliance, the Victorian Order Nurses, Strathmere Lodge, Main Street Credit Union, Dennings of Strathroy, and anyone else who has a wreath and whose name wasn't called or whose organization wasn't called, please come forward at this time. And I would invite Father David to come for the benediction.
Once again, I invite you to remove headdress. And once again, respecting individual beliefs and conscience, I invite you to take this moment for contemplation or prayer. Source of hope and inspiration, we ask for all who have toiled for liberty, freedom, and justice, for all who have made the ultimate sacrifice, for those who in life and death have preserved our living. Grant that they may rest in your peace, and that we, through our actions, may be found worthy of inheriting your eternal treasures. Amen.
So I appreciate everyone being here, and we thank you so much. Everyone is invited to First Baptist Church, which is just down the street here on Center Road, following the ceremony, and everything is good.
I invite everyone to take a walk downtown or a drive. All the big signs in front of Circle K, Food Basics, all have our fallen soldiers' pictures up. If they don't have a picture, there is a medal in place, but their names are on there. Please take a look by. They've done an excellent job at it. And thank you to the Lumens for doing that. Thank you.
God save our gracious King, long live our noble King. God save the King, send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the King.
Mark off the colors, please.
Parade, right, turn. West, march. That concludes our ceremony. Once again, I thank everyone for being here this morning.